From a second pick perspective, I don't think they built enough advantage during the draft. Didn't really take advantage of the first phase Undying, in my opinion. They just made him look better and better with every pick. So I like LGD.
All right, well, let's see how this game 2 is going to play itself out. We're heading over to our commentary duo of Kyle and Moxie.
Well, I know T is very, very excited because I just saw him do a cookie hop when he saw that was an off-lane Undying. But as per usual, PSG.LGD doing some different things with their draft. And, you know, tell me your expert opinion on this.
Well, definitely different. The one constant I think we're going to see here is that Zhao Weid's going to get absolutely bodied in the mid lane. But
Poor Zhao.
I would agree. I think that Sin made a cool point about how you expect more of an edge from the team that has second pick. And you look at this lineup, you think, wow, this is a really good Undying game. This is pretty good for Clinkz. It's not what you would have hoped to see from Alliance, but I think if there's somebody to watch, it'll be Limp. Pugna is deceptive. People don't really see it as like this game-winning hero, but like remember Thompson, you know, TI8, like this hero can just straight up win games. And I think that we might see this out of Limp. He's gonna have like a completely free lane. Meanwhile, Nico Baby on Sven, I think, will be able to keep up with the Clinkz, plus the Warcry, very effective against the mass physical damage it puts out. I think more effective than Dusa in this matchup.
30 seconds.
How concerned are we with the fact that there are quite a few strength heroes that Faithbjorn's going to be able to hit with the decay?
That is the million-dollar question.
You're going to sing that for a moment.
I would, but I'm still not quite confident enough to do so in front of the stream. But ooh, nice,
Yeah, this is looking like a dead Y. FNG, nice top forward though, coming out from Q. They can turn this back around. FNG running for his life. Zhao would love to start off his lane with a kill, but he does have a salve. Looking forward, do manage to get the decay off. Why, he's just gonna stay off to the side. Zhao, he's chasing a long time here after FNG. He's just still going after him here. It's a very slow pursuit, but at this point, he's very much just has to commit to it. And FNG breaking the ankles, praising the omniscience as he makes it out of there and teleports on out.
That is very nice. Like, even gives Limp a little bit of an edge mid now, as he will deny a creep and get a free last hit.
And he already was going to be winning this lane. We've already discussed it, so it's a bit of a disaster here for Zhao. After chasing so long, not even managing to get the kill and missing out on some of that experience.
Yeah, it's not ideal. Top is the lane that I think will be fun to watch, because Undying core against double melee strength heroes, you gotta figure Undying has the lead. I don't know how good this is. I've never seen core Undying, but I did see a Reddit video of Undying soloing Roshan, so I'm gonna say that this is very good.
Reddit is never wrong, so I think that's a pretty safe assumption right there. But no, I've heard quite a few people saying that they really like the idea of the Undying in the offlane. I know Purge also is a big fan. That was, you know, a couple patches ago, but especially in this particular setup, when you have these strength heroes, when you can get things like a double decay or whatnot, you're feeling pretty damn strong. My concern is just how does this translate later on?
End of the day, well, the thing is, you actually can push creep waves now, which is the really nice thing after the level 10 talent change, because you get the decay damage, and I believe it's 2 decays clears the creep wave. So you can actually farm. It's a 4-second CD, it's not so bad. Previously, again, similar to the problem with Clinkz, you just couldn't ever clear waves, so Core Undying has a little more viability, but I actually like what Alliance did. It's not like a counter to the Undying, but it's more of a conceptual thing where, yeah, you can't kill Tombstone super well, but you drop your own Tombstone-esque structures, the egg, the Nether Ward, and make it unpleasant for PSG.LGD to fight around.
Makes sense. Faithbjorn, though, gonna get another decay off, and just like that, kills himself an Omni Knight.
Well,
that escalated quickly.
Indeed. There's a lot of damage.
Well, it's making it look good so far. We'll see how it continues.
It's a really nice to have Snapfire up here too, just because you have that. The Undying's going to play up close and personal. You get cookied. You can see the Shredder plus the Blightstone.
It's definitely making it work. Definitely well suited here with this Undying currently. Throwing out a bit of a stun over here onto Faithbjorn. Does have to be a little bit careful, sitting a bit low. Doesn't have any mana right now, but he's getting a salve brought out to him, so it's going to be absolutely fine. He's got the Orb of Venom, and then of course he's got the Soul Ring for later on.
Oh, that was cool. He let the decay stack fall off, then soul rings, so we only lost like 60 health, then salves and heals up, so we're getting near full HP from that. Really cool trick, actually.
Good efficiency.
But laning phase so far, very much in favor of Alliance. Poor Zhao 8 in mid. And this lane doesn't get any better. Once Limp hits 6, all of a sudden you have a lot more offensive pressure you can output, and Zhao 8, if he ever uses Q offensively, suddenly finds himself in trouble. Bottom lane S4, he's just backlaning now. Not much a Clinkz can do about it. He's stuck with creeps under tower.
Then get another cookie hop over here. Gonna try to do some body blocks against FNG. Not quite managing to land exactly where they want. Goes to the decay. It's another kill for Faith_Beyond.
Very weird build on FNG. I've yet to see anyone go for this this degen aura. You typically see Heavenly Grace because that's actually the spell that people are maxing first. You put it on your Sven, you put it on yourself, and you trade, but just choosing not to go that route.
What's the mindset behind it, do you think?
I don't know, because you can't play offensive into Undying.
Right.
You're not really hitting him. That's a bad place to be. You can't dispel the decay stacks, so in that sense it's not ideal, but I would imagine it would be good just for the trading. And yeah, like this is Zhao 8 mid is gonna have some trouble.
Does have a water rune though, so he's gonna be able to heal up a little bit, but immediately just goes right back down again. We've got nice nether, but he might be in trouble here. Limp, he's hunting. He wants this kill, but looks like he's going to focus up and just, you know, flex a little bit. This is his lane. Bottom lane, bit of a dive here over onto Ame. Hanskin trying to just finish off. Does have the Icarus dive. They need maybe just a little more damage. Is it enough? Yes, it is.
Nice offensive glyph there. Prevented him from losing battle hunger for a couple of ticks, but also ensures they keep the vision, some creep damage. Really nice job by Alliance. They're just bodying the lanes right now, eking out a significant advantage. The gold's only 1,000, but they have such a big gap now in the lanes, like mid specifically, that, you know, LGD, unless they start making rotations, they're going to be in trouble. Yeah, okay, Zhao 8 bye. He leapt in as Limp hit 6 with the blast, and give him the tip. That was not what you want to see from your mid laner.
It is
Radiant's
not.
middle tower is under attack.
Both of them over on the side of PSG.LGD here, sitting a little low, but it's too scary for them to go forward. Double cookie hop, very nicely done. They'll throw out a storm hammer. FNG has the purification. Faith_Beyond sitting very low, has the decay. They're able to take down FNG a third time, and Nico Baby is forced away. He turns back around though, considers going in. Faith_Beyond, he's playing with fire here. He misses the decay. Nico Baby can punish him heavily for this. Doesn't have a stick, doesn't have a wand or anything. Oh, the cookie hop from XinQ. It's got to be just enough to keep him alive.
That's huge. I'm really surprised they don't have a stick on Faith_Beyond. Like, of all heroes that can turn extra mana into damage and survivability, you know, Undying, he'd have, he might even be able to kill Sven there if he just has a little bit more boost, but rushing Phase Boots instead. Zhao 8 has 6, so he won't be as afraid of Limp, but look at that mid tower, already 280 HP, and that was the kill. Yeah, like Limp just hit 6 and oh, hello.
He tried. What else are you gonna do at that point? Although I guess then you run into the issue with your teleport being on cooldown, right? Then you have to do the walk of shame.
Indeed.
Shame.
And now S4 with a Vanguard. This is truly something that Clinkz just can't really deal with, because S4 is just gonna run at him, take almost 0 damage now, level 6, and it's a very different kind of game for Ame, actually feeling the pressure. I think Axe significantly better suited to deal with the hero, just primarily because of the itemization. You know, on Mars you want to go the Phase Boots, he went for a hood, but Axe is just, okay, Vanguard, good luck, have fun, and force him out.
It's definitely a way to deal with this Clinkz. I'm interested though here because again, it's an interesting thing to think about this top lane, the fact that Faith_Beyond has been able to secure 3 kills now over on FNG, but at the same time, this Sven doesn't seem as bothered, right? So is it really as effective? Not
so far, no. You would have hoped they'd be able to secure more like creep advantage, but it's tough because, you know, Nico was just shoving the lane. FNG would pull, go stack, and I think that again, you know, I haven't seen any offlane Undying, nothing to go against, but I'm very surprised whenever I see an offlaner completely forgo items like stick, you know, no extra mangoes brought out now. Faith_Beyond getting end up on.
Nico Baby gets hopped upon. Do they have enough damage? The decay comes through. One more hit would be able to do the trick, and it's XinQ who will clean up Nico Baby and possibly possibly they will get another kill on FNG as they're just running after him. Pops the one, charges, need one more hit, and it's a double.
I take everything I said back. Those phase boots coming in clutch. The extra bonus damage, but there's the stick. Okay, I still would have preferred it earlier, but either way, they get the double kill, so you're happy now. Main issue, though, is that mid lane, they've now lost the tower. Limp spotted the DD, has an Aether Lens complete, and maxed out QW at just 8 minutes into the game. This is scary. This is the kind of Pugna game that we were expecting, because now you've got two pretty tanky cores in the side lane, so you just start rotating, spamming blast. How do you fight Pugna right now? Who kills him? Where's the magical thread? Like, he's gonna just have a free game for the next 5-10 minutes.
You feel like they kind of have to expect this, though. Whenever you see a Pugna come up, especially against something like, you know, an Ursa in the mid lane, he's going to lose his lane. He's going to lose that tower swiftly. So it feels like PSG.LGD, they're a good team. They're a team that's going to witness, or rather recognize, this is an issue. This is how we're going to play. So I'll be interested to see how they adjust on this, because we already know their plan. They want to make stacks. They want Ame to take them. I'll be interested to see then if Alliance can kind of cripple this and, you know, realize he's going to be taking stacks. We need to go over to the triangle. We need to, you know, place the pressure on this particular tower, rotate Nico over with the rest of the team. Very interested to see how everyone adjusts.
Indeed, and you see, PSG.LGD, they were ready to defend that. They brought the Undying, had Chrono. It's actually the time dilation that Limp fears most. But nothing doing, so they're forced to now smoke. Look to make a move.
It looks like they're thinking about wrapping here. They know S4 is over on the side. Yep. They're going to look to converge. Counts forward here. S4 getting some of these stacks up. Cookie hop forward on Faith. Even drop the tombstone. And that's a dead S4. But look at this invasion. I was talking about this. They knew that he wanted to have these stacks, so they're going to punish them by having these people that are able to have the cleave, take out these stacks quickly. And there's not much right now that PSG.LGD can do about it.
I think all that is huge. And there you go. Learn from the last game. Like, you are not about to allow Ame this free triangle ever again.
Ooh, and they find themselves Ame over here. That slow coming out from Lund, FNG, and Hanskin getting a little nervous there, I think. Was like, let's make sure that we get this kill.
Yeah, but that's like, this is just a huge lead. Like, I mean, remember, this was last pick Ursa. He has no game. I just... It's going to be tough. Like, Ursa of all heroes, like, you don't have a farming mechanism. You can't just go farm Ancients. And meanwhile, Ame, his game isn't great either. Faith Beyond is going to have to do a lot of heavy lifting. And it is a fantastic Undying game, but the question is, will Alliance take those bad fights and allow the decay stack to overwhelm them?
S4, he'll get the tower, but it's looking like he'll pay for it with his life. Second death here for S4.
Everybody gets tower. Somebody's got to die on the side of Alliance. Like, they're playing 3 lanes and the jungle. It is very difficult to get away with that.
I mean, it's just providing even more space. Like, Limp is just... He's sitting very pretty right now. Nico Baby's allowed to hit all the creeps that he likes. I think that's perfectly fine. It does hurt a little bit because I'm sure, you know, his forward did not want to die. Would love to... Oh, he does have the Blink Dagger here, so...
Good vision from this ward.
This positioning is for the opening. Why? Holding in place. There it is. The Mortimer kisses. They've got their attention on some bigger fish here. They want Limp. Don't quite have enough damage, though, as he gets that drain off again, and they'll get the kill on Y. Hanskin, though, to fall. S4 going in with the call. They've got the Decrepify. They're just going to hold in place and get a dunk off. That's a dead Sin Q.
That's a cute idea from PSG.LGD, but there's just not nearly enough damage. Like, why? Click on him. He's got brown boots. It's like the time dilation wasn't effective yet. Limp hadn't cast a spell. And yeah, you've got the kisses, but you know, no other damage whatsoever. Zhao Wei and Ame were just happy to get a little bit of space on the side lanes to farm creeps. They're so far behind. And Nico wasn't even there. He's still just hitting creeps. Now gets the Ancient stack of his own.
This is a much more comfortable game for Nico Baby. He's got the power of Limp, honestly, just really kind of holding his hand and saying, don't worry, buddy. I will take care of it now so you can take care of me later.
I also just feel like it's a lot more comfortable watching him play Sven than Medusa. Like, Medusa just doesn't seem... You know, Nico's a talented guy. I want to see him on a hero that can actually create, like, game impact. Whereas Medusa, you're just relegated to, like, triangle. Like, you're in second grade geometry.
There's a call. The swoop forward, the Sunray, the hits, and a dead Ame, dead courier as well, with a decent amount of loot on it.
That was his Maelstrom. Dead for 2 minutes.
That's huge, actually. Pick. I love this item, I swear. Why jumping forward? Immediate egg comes off, though. They don't want any sort of chronosphere, anything locking them into place. And it's just a dead Y.
You get Tombstone. I don't know.
Fabian, what was happening over there? It was the life drive. Thank you. Too many fights going on the screen.
Yeah, I mean, it's an AK gold lead. Whenever you see a game, 8,000 gold. Look at it's 8-7. But Dota
playing the map.
Yeah,
very efficiently.
It's not about hero kills anymore.
No, it's not. Oh, Zhao. It's forced to pop the enrage and run away. Ame's thinking about it. Has to be careful though. Cookie hop forward. There is an S4 nearby though. Hanska taking a lot of damage. He is going to fall.
Blocked into that last barrage, it looked like. Nice kill. You need those on the side of PSG.LGD trying to recover. They're getting up to a point where they'll have some items. The Maelstrom will be for the Clinkz as soon as Courier respawns, and Zhao 8 narrowly approaching defusal timing. It's going to be big.
FNG just happens to be in the wrong neighborhood. He goes for the Guardian Angel. They'll follow up with the Chrono, but you can't hit anything when the GA is up. Although you can hit them with magic, so there it is. But the follow-up here from S4, they get the hits off over onto Ame. They're looking for more, but the teleports are coming out. S4 trying to run. Doesn't have much armor left now. He's forced to just try to buy time for Nico, baby, as he goes right back to hitting crepes.
Yeah, Limp had unfortunately just TP'd top. You figure, get the BOT so he can stay involved globally, but unfortunately had just moved to the other corner when that engagement went down.
Have to be careful. Faith Yan joining with Y. Hanskin, he slowed quite a bit. He doesn't have the egg, so he is going to get scrambled. That Stormhammer coming in slows down just a little bit, but CLGD has to be happy with that quick pick off here.
It's wild to me that PSG.LGD are able to do this sort of thing. Like, I'm just thinking, like, wow, they're so out of this. They're done for. How in the hell are they going to find kills? Then they get the pick off mid, they get another one, and then a great fight. Excellent Chronosphere, and the time dilation has been on point. Yeah, 10 out of 10 on the net worth chart, but Faceless Void with max time dilation is still incredibly impactful. And Alliance just have to shape up a bit.
Call, not even able to get the dunk off because Lip kills him too quickly.
He just wanted the diffuser, but he got it. It's worth. I like this build. This is something I see Topson do a lot, Just a null, Aether, bots, Octarine. Feels really nice. More tower pressure. You get 100% uptime on the ward, and your decrep is very nice. Axes is primarily just killing creeps so that his creeps can hit tower, but Limp doing a lot of direct damage. Faith Beyond has the hood. I don't see Alliance. They're still in control. They got great team fight. They just have to recover a little bit. This is nice from Ame just to invade. Still enemy ancients. At this point, you kind of just have to trade triangles for Zhao 8.
This bear has been poked out relentlessly. I do like the way that they're kind of playing. Like, they have S4, typically you want to be able to have this axe, get those spins and whatnot. But using him as just the person to hold everything in place so Limp can get off the life drain and get the maximum amount of damage.
That's a good smoke. They cleared out top of all resources.
Oh, they find themselves Faith Bien, and they'll get themselves a kill on Undying. Y now forced away. Teleports are coming in. Ame looking to possibly be a part of this. It's scary when you consider that they don't have Faith Bien. And Zhao 8 is not particularly... Yeah, look at this. He just tries, he shows up, he's like, I got it, guys, don't worry. No, they got you, Zhao 8. They got you. And there's the Cronus Mid. They feel the Mortimer kisses, but again, they have the Guardian Angel. It'll buy them some more time, so Ame can't put out that damage he wants to. They turn it right back around again as they're able to take down Y. These Chronos are beautiful, but they just don't have the damage. Might be able to take down the Phoenix. Indeed, they will with the Scatter Blast, but S4 chasing after him. Gets the call up, holds into place, just gets that life drain going on, looking for the dunk, and there it is. But Limp, he does have to be careful now. He's got the Decrepify. He's going to just have to teleport away as S4 has already made his own retreat.
Like how Nico just was like, I'm out of here. I'm going to go farm. But that was just Nice execution. Amazing positioning from FNG. That's the reason the fight is secured. I believe Limp certainly dies in the chrono if he had stepped out into it. But instead, you know, GA, Grace, heal, and then Limp all of a sudden doesn't even have time dilation on him. He's still free to work. Faith BN. Very intimidating looking, but thus far feels a bit ineffective. And I mean, at least more effective than my man Xiao Wei. Poor Xiao Wei, this is just not a good game for the bear.
It's just hard. It's just so very hard for him to get anything really done. I would say, you know, that was the thing I was most concerned about, was the impact that Faith BN was going to be able to make later on, right? Because he absolutely dominated the laning phase. Looked very, very strong. Got 3 kills on FNG, but now it just feels like it's a little clunky trying to figure out how he exactly fits into all of this. Especially when you look at Alliance's draft, you know exactly how they want to play it.
Yep.
And simplicity is king.
Under attack.
Yeah, it does feel like the Ursa's a bit out of place.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
It's kind of similar to a Clinkz, you know, burst physical, but there's just so much to control you. And it really feels like some sort of spellcaster, anything that did, you know, maybe not the Leshrac into a Pugna, but something that provided you with more team fight. But bottom.
What would you have liked to see, though? Obviously, the Pugna was a great last pick here, but
I think Invoker was banned, as well as Death Prophet, actually by PSG.LGD. I wouldn't have minded either one of those heroes.
Okay.
That AoE control, the silence. This is nice, though. You do have Ursa, so...
Look at the teleports. Look at the teleports. Look at them. They're just all running here. They're like, something's up. Something doesn't seem right. Hi, Faith BN. Back off.
Guys.
See Ame nearby. They might be able to finish this Roche, though. They're hesitating. They do have Y nearby as well, so if they try to jump in, they'll be punished.
It's huge, man. Alliance could have potentially ended the game with one swipe there if they were able to kill heroes plus take the Aegis for themselves, but not wanting to risk it. It is tough to invade blind into a chrono. Tombstone already dropped.
Oh,
okay, we're diving.
Yeah, we are definitely diving as we go right on in. Because Blakemel's doing a decent amount of damage against this Ursa. He goes pretty far in. He has the BKB Chronosphere coming out, and he's got the egg going, but he just doesn't have enough attack speed here. This is going to be an egg that's going to pop, and they'll get the kill on Y. Aegis already removed. This tower's going down. S4, he's waiting patiently. He knows he's got a kill waiting for him as he takes down Zhao 8, and they march right on into the base of PSG.LGD.
Man, what a baller move. They're just initiating on the tier 3, but I really like that from Alliance because they understood counter initiation was coming. So Nico Baby just sort of, you know, he was going to be isolated. Immediately the egg comes out, so that just kind of cancels the chrono, and they're all of a sudden way out of Tombstone. It's just really nice play.
Trying to get the cookie hop over onto S4. Ame, of course, does a decent amount of damage, but it's just looking a bit more difficult for him to get engaged in these fights.
Still very impressive. A 10k gold lead almost for Alliance, 15-14. PSG.LGD certainly still in it, but I think they're going to need that next round of items. The Aghanims on the Undying is pretty sick. It takes the strength steal from 4 to 10, and then all of a sudden long fights really start to tilt the side towards this Radiant side. But I don't know.
Look at this aggression coming out from Alliance. They know that they're so strong right now, and they're just looking for their next engagement. Look at this Nico Baby coming right around the corner. Already has that Heavenly Grace. Jumps forward. Oh, lead poor Zhao 8 alone. Poor bear. Silly old bear.
S4 would have grabbed another heady. Landed that call, but yeah, Nico Baby has DD.
He's not afraid of anything. Look at this man. Doesn't have an Aegis.
Ulti ready?
He just waddles right on in. Gonna rejoin the rest of his team over here on the side. They know there's no Chronosphere, there's no Snapfire Kisses. Faith BN can drop a Tombstone and maybe drop a couple decays, but that's not enough to make them leave your base. Why? A little play, forward, backwards, you know. Give them a little fright, but they end up taking the other axe.
Yep, and even conserved their ultimate on Nico Baby, so they're still ready to fight. Had they utilized it, it would have been an opportunity for PSG.LGD to grab the respawn, perhaps chase them out of base. But with the BKB on your Sven as well, you're just not very afraid of anything. And oh no, why? Why do you do this? Has to check. You know, you got to try and control vision, but Alliance wisely just camping the triangle.
Yeah. I don't know how they stop this right now. Like, you can see Ame is just trying to push out some waves here. Nico Baby leaping right in.
Maybe not the tier 4s.
Maybe not the tier 4s, you know, but surprised they're not hitting some buildings. Okay, the follow-up from S4, though, that's pretty darn good, as they'll be able to take down Faith_Beyond. And they can start applying even more pressure. The BKB already popped on Nico Baby. He's going to go bottom. He's going to apply pressure with the rest of his team. Limp acting as a little battery here. Going to be able to heal people up.
That was pretty sick. Like, that was really nice play from Alliance. S4 and Nico Baby have done a great job kind of baiting out spells, covering one another. And you don't want to dive too deep, but you want to bait these abilities. As soon as somebody gets cookied in, they become a really tasty target. You're gonna see he's just baiting here. He's just chilling, hanging out. Comes the cookie, and then you can even see like he BKBs. He's turning around. S4's already in. A little to the left, and maybe he gets both, and they get a free Snapfire as well. But either way, Scotty complete on Clinkz. That's big for Ame. Should be able to help Kite just a little, but at this point, you need some miraculous ability placement, like 4-man chrono. Somehow, there's a target Xiao8 can hit on the outskirts. Another reason the Ursa maybe not ideal here, because you just don't have a tool to deal damage here. You're taunted, then you're decrapped, you're stunned, then this guy turns into an egg. You can't deal damage into the chrono. It's just really rough for the director.
I just love how ridiculous it sounds. Like, you know, you're taunted, you're decrapped, like normal things. Then this guy turns into an egg. Like, how am I supposed to deal with that? I love it. Daedalus completed now for Nico Baby. He was already hitting hard. He's about to hit even harder. 2 chops and you're out of here, friend. Why falling? Faith_Beyond drops the tombstone. They're going to back off. Hanska needs some help here. He does have egg available, so he's going to try to do it, try to move out of the way. Snapfire Kiss is coming in. They'll use the Guardian Angel. Zhao was looking for the opening. Egg does indeed pop. Nico Baby jumping right back in again. He just slaughters the director. And he is going to get chronoed, though. Do they have enough damage? They should be able to take down FNG, but S4 over the back lines is able to get himself a beautiful call and just buy them more time so that they can safely take Nico Baby out. And they'll try to keep that battery going here from Limp, but eventually they take down Nico Baby. S4 on the run, decrapified by Limp, as everyone on the side of Alliance starts backing out. Nice play here with that little ward. We'll be able to just slow them down just a little bit here, put a bit of damage. And Limp, he's trying, he's getting chased down. The decrepify, though, again, buying him enough time where he can teleport safely away.
PSG.LGD, I don't want to speak too soon. They might like be in this game. The Aghanims on Faith_Beyond, he had 64 strength for a time. Like, he's actually pumping out a ton of damage, and that just removes damage from the Sven as well. In addition, you know, Ame just hits way too hard. Like, I don't know if the Q is balanced, I'll be honest. He just came out of Invis, gets the Skellies down, and then, you know, S4 had a great call. It wasn't enough. Like, Ame just kills everybody. Launch this fight again. It's an immediate
chop.
Yeah, 1671. I believe that was the year of the Magna Carta, but either way, 100% to 0. Void will buy back. Nice initiation from Xiao8, forces the egg, and then pops ulti, so it doesn't take too much damage. The GA utilized maybe a bit early as well, because now they don't have it for the chrono, which is going to come in momentarily. But just watch Ame pumping in damage. Like, he's hitting Sven, it just straight up kills the Omni Knight.
Think
like,
how much
PS4.
How much more they would have done if S4 hadn't done that call right then.
Yeah.
That moment. That was actually so well played. Why? Ooh, the nice thing about the yo-yo effect, but unfortunately not clever enough here. Not this time.
And now no buyback, so do you push is the question. It's really tough to play heroes like Sven against Scotty's. Clinkz now has one. He's had one for a while, and now going for the nullifier next, so a bunch of damage. It could also potentially prevent BKBs in addition to purging the Guardian Angel.
Limp. Hello, friend. He has the dust. S4 is here, gets the call off. They've got the taunt. He's got the blade mail, the life drain. This is looking pretty darn good, as there's no buyback here on Ame.
That was a dragon scale axe, and he still almost died to the Clinkz. That's insane.
Nico Baby on the hunt. Sees Xingqiu here, hops forward. Oh, Xingqiu just a little bit faster. Rest of the team, they don't have Ame for 57 seconds.
Sven has ulti pops. Is this really the move you want to make?
Sven's a big boy.
Got good vision.
He's gonna blink forward. He's going for it? Seems like they just want to go, but yeah, the BKB immediately here from Nico Baby. Doesn't have to worry. Oh, he walks into the Chronosphere. Oh, no. Not enough damage, though, to do much. So it looks like a Chrono held him in place, but that's about it for now. Hanskin's already in the base here. He's just trying to get a little bit of space. Goes for the egg. Nico Baby's here. They're going to be able to pop it. Nico running on in. Wants to get the kill on. Why? That's a big crit. Oh, baby. On the back lines, S4 is just trying to fight this massive Undying. He needs his battery help coming out from Limp because he's just so tanky. They get the kill on Limp. Oh, he coming in hot. Is he going to be able to... Oh, the kill over on Zhao A. Nico, he has the Guardian Angel. It's buying them some time, but it's not looking like it's going to be enough. Look at Faith Beyond. He's so tanky. 5,300 health. Nico Baby has to blink up to the high ground. Do they have the vision? Can they get there fast enough? No.
Oh my goodness, dude, this Undying. Like, I don't...
Are you a believer yet?
I'm definitely a believer, considering how bad this game looked. You know, behind like 10k gold at 15 minutes, they've stabilized. And the Undying, like, you can't really target him anymore because he hit a 4-man decay and just immediately gained like 1,600 health.
Yeah, look at this. In the back lines, S4 has been hunting. He's trying to get this. It's just a little bit off the screen.
This is Hanskin just getting a little too aggressive. If his team's a bit closer, perhaps he can cover. He may have wanted to trust in his Pugna there, but watch this. Like, they go for Faith Beyond. This has worked all game. 4,000 health. But then he's got active hood. He still has stick. The decay, soul rip aggressively. Didn't even need it to heal himself. And then the damage is just unreal. And if they, oh man, this decay just a little off, otherwise they get that kill. Would have been really nice to take out the Sven.
They do have the Aegis online though now for the Clinkz, so it's got to be feeling a little bit better this time for PSG.LGD.
And the shard given to...
that is nice for the flash golem.
Oh. They have one now on the Snapfire as well. So the point blank scatter blast will now stun.
Anything they can do to try to lock down these heroes. They're just being allowed to kind of skirt around the edges.
Gold and sweet.
A lot of this as well is, you know, yeah, he's died a couple times to some crits, but as far as game impact goes, I feel like
the jump from S4. He's gonna get decrepify. Limp waiting over on that line. Nice Chronosphere coming out from Y. He's gonna hold them in place, so they'll allow them to finish up over onto S4. Snapfire Kiss is coming in, perhaps a little too late. FNG though with the Glimmer Cape, they have the vision, they have the Sentry Ward. Can they get the final hits off? No. FNG is going to survive, but look at this. Look at the rest of the team. They're on the way. Nico Baby using those Spider Legs, turns around, chops down Y. But Fabian, he's a big tanky boy. He's got the whip. He's saying, come back here, FNG. We're not ready to get rid of you just yet, but can't quite find him. Look at this guy.
Yeah. I know he's dying a bunch, but I was just about to say, like, why on this Facebook board? You won't find many 5 positions to have more game impact with less net worth. Like, this time dilation, he's getting sick chronos off. And yeah, Alliance, I think they're going to make a smoke move. Indeed they are. They still have their big spells. They know there's no chrono. It'd be a great window here.
I mean, Wise, the way that he's performing, you know, even just with like the Chronosphere, right, is very similar to something like a Clockwork. It just takes a couple heroes out of the fight so that, you know, they can't do anything. Nico Baby signs himself a Snapfire. Goodbye, Grandma.
No buyback.
And Zhao immediately hightailing it the heck out of here. Limp already teleporting to these creeps out, jumping down over to the low ground. They want... Need to push out the lane here.
So what a good shot.
Oh, Ame. Doing a lot of damage here to S4. Now he's going to go on the retreat.
Yep. Went for the BKB before Nullifier. I think I like it here because Decrep offensively would have been annoying. The Fire Spirits, it's just tough to play properly. This ensures he'll be able to position effectively, allow the Chronosphere to provide a lot of the control. And yeah, it looks like the shard primarily for Clinkz, you need it, just so you always have the death pack.
Nico Baby. He's got a Spider Leg BKB out. Ame though jumping over onto the back lines. They don't quite have the vision though, as he has Glimmer Cape and the Force Staff. As far as to be careful, he's going in for the call. They have Limp over on the high ground. They're trying to just take out this Faceless Void, and they won't be able to do it with a big dunk. Fienda, who's very tanky. Nico Baby throwing out the stun. Zhao 8 forced to run away. And they have this brain, though, coming out from Limp, doing a decent amount of damage over on the back lines. Again, Zhao 8 to fall. Ame, though, still putting out a lot of damage. S4, he's got to be very careful. Just moves off to the side again. Limp doing the little battery dance that he can do. As a Pugna, will be able to ensure S4 is still part of this fight as they go in again with that Storm Hammer. They've got some of the damage. Do they have enough, though, is the question. Well, he does have the Chronosphere if they need it to just try to disengage, but he's got to be very careful. Nico Baby just chopping him down into pieces, breaking those bones apart, and it looks like they'll finally be able to take out the Aegis the first time, but he's coming up a second. There it is, the call, followed up here. Y trying to find the angle, trying to figure out what's the best play here. S4 taking a lot of damage. They have the Decrepify, the little battery coming out, but they grab up the book of the Guardian Angel. FaZe finally falling over here. He's next to goes down. Jin Q will also fall. Ame, though, he also gets murdered as Y gets taunted up, held into place, and just sucked dry.
Nice fight from Alliance. Really good use of just kind of kiting around, ensuring that they got on top of Ame, but more importantly, there was no snapfire for that initial engagement. LGD playing with just 4. He pretty much respawns, TPs, dies again. Clinkz has bought back, but now the net worth disparity is insane. And Sven, you can see, yeah, Clinkz can kite, but if you actually get up close and personal, like Ame cannot go toe-to-toe. And I love that he went for the stun duration instead of the God Strength, because he just needs people to stand up and hit him.
Place. That's been the name of the game for Limp this entire time. That's what S4 has been used primarily for in the early game. Look at this damage, though.
Radiant's bottom barracks has fallen.
That's 2 cracks, number 2. No chrono, and yeah, Lin, you know, just keep pushing, keep getting stuff done. I like the stacking CDR with the quickening charm, so he's very happy as a Pugna. You can see the blast on what is that, like a 2.7 second CD? No, just 3 flat.
I mean, all eyes were on Limp this game, and I would say he has definitely exceeded those expectations with the way that he has played.
Oh, for sure. I mean, he had 5-1 and 19. I think the one death was just to a Chronosphere where he got all in, so he's got to be happy. Gonna have the Hex finished up soon. Do they just, again, they need more control. That was what was missing, and this pesky Void will have some serious problems if he tries to leap forward any longer. 0, 13, and 12 on the Void, but don't let the score fool you. He has played quite well.
With a stun here over onto Nico Baby. He's got the BKB, though. FNG is here to save him. S4 following up, has the call. And they'll do a decent amount of damage over here. The egg actually forced down here by Ame. Zhao 8 should be able to get the kill on the Phoenix. Nico Baby now forced to run away. FNG will fall. S4 already popping that BKB, has to be careful. Cookie hop forward again, he has the BKB, but they're just hot on his heels. I don't think S4 is going to be able to survive this. It's going to take something short of a miracle, and unfortunately the gods aren't listening today for him.
Yeah, P shows you they just keep finding these openings. It's unbelievable. Like the damage output you saw, like Nico Baby, he just had to run from undying Snapfire, like 2 decays, and he's like half his health is gone. That's a tier 2. That'll open up the outpost. I mean, not bloody beaten perhaps, but not out. Their base is in trouble. But Faith Beyond now with the blink dagger, like what
a boss.
Even if they lose this game, I think Core Undying certainly like, has something to it. Like look at this damage. Any follow-up, any kind of stun, if Zhao 8's closer, that's just a kill. I'd laugh too.
He's having a good time here.
I'm going toe-to-toe with the enemy Sven, who has near twice my net worth.
I think what it comes down to for Alliance is they have to be the ones who engage first. Because I would say S4 is so incredibly key to being able, especially if you get more than one hero.
Yeah.
Obviously, you've got high priority heroes, but if you can get multiples, and also if Nico Baby can find a stun opening, that just solidifies them the fight, it feels, most of the time, because that allows them to sit back, he can go and put out that heal.
And you saw the Observer mouse over. The talent's acquired.
Yes.
1.5 second on the Decay CD. So now it's with the charm picked up. 2.2 seconds on a 10 AoE strength steal. So if you take these fights and they last too long on Alliance, because Undying will suddenly have like 10,000 health. Your heroes are going to be in big trouble. Zombies galore. Going for the overwhelming blink. Oh. If they can pull this off, now a Prism, even better. More CDR.
Or are we going to get a fun Kyle betting thing? Are we going to wager something if they can pull this off, Kyle?
No. I've learned all that. I like my hair. I like my clothing. I am not going to wager anything on my body. Alliance, though, they are wagering on this smoke. They're going to move forwards into the enemy jungle. There's only the one Rax remaining, and PSG.LGD, they are playing quite conservatively. They'll smoke up themselves. Yeah, Roche spawns in a minute, so they want to take control.
Dasher online for this Ursa Bear. Working towards getting that nullifier now on Clinkz. So high ground to low ground, though. S4. Smoke. Breaking. Finds himself an Ame, but the Chronosphere on the back line from White. He's going to be able to hold 3 of them into place. Facebeon getting these beautiful, beautiful decays. It's looking a bit scary right now. As Alliance. Nico Baby's just on an island all alone. What? Too aggressive, perhaps? Or just didn't realize the rest of the team couldn't move forward?
Don't walk up the high ground with no vision. It was on my Spotify earlier today. Stuck in my head. Alliance, though, they weren't listening, and they go straight up into a yet another insane Chronosphere from Y. As you said, Facebeon getting insane decays from the high ground. Like, you just can't do that. Yeah, I know you had a huge lead. They have no vision. They're just walking up the hill. Yeah, nice initiation from S4, but an excellent BKB. And yeah, like, of course this is going to happen, though. And they actually did. Zhao Wei was able to deal damage into the Chrono of how it was placed. So they end up killing off the Phoenix. And Roche is spawning. Roche spawning in 6 seconds. And Nico Baby is like, ooh, I don't know. 6K gold. Like, the game is even. Here's Roche. What's he got? A free Aghanim Scepter for somebody? I don't know, Mark. It's getting scary. Alliance, you were supposed to teach Liquid a thing or two, not learn from them.
It's a pretty impressive couple team fights that we've seen taken by PSG.LGD. You know, Alliance, they had him on the ropes for sure. Early on, you could see that Ame was just, you know, held back. But they do end up giving him the Burning Army here. He'll be the one to receive the Ags. I have to say, the impact of Facebeon's Undying and this Chronosphere is coming out from Y. They're just so important. Yeah. So integral.
The Void support is sick. Like, it is just really fun to watch, and this guy certainly knows what he's doing. And just, wow, they have a gold lead now, Moxie. And this is historically, you've never been able to count out, like, there's this old, I think it's an ROTK line about how advantage is nothing, can you high ground? And when it comes to PSG.LGD, all throughout their history, like, they're not going to give you the win. They're on the ropes, but like, none of the fights they took were just bad. Like, they didn't bleed kills. They were losing fights to Alliance because they were getting outplayed, but they make you continue to outplay them if you want to get the win. Even 2 racks down, it just feels so hard. They're ahead in this game now. Ame's top network all of a sudden. Oh, hey,
oh boy, that is a very big surprise as Facebeon not going to be able to get all those stacks. S4 that was taking so much damage. Guardian Angel coming into play here. S4 with the BKB, and the Angel should be able to survive. This Nico Baby, he's hunting for someone that he can actually hit as he is being kited. Glimmer Cape going to be used as well as the Heavenly Grace. See Hanskin hoping they can someone. They do manage to find a very nice target in the form of Ame.
He's alone.
He is alone. He's about to be coming right back up again, and he's not going to be lonely because he's got a lot of, well, maybe not friends, but people around him, and then he's just going to be dead. No buyback on this Clinkz.
He has it in 30 seconds, but I guess apologies for the jinx, and you're welcome, Alliance fans. They somehow find an insane team fight. Great positioning. They had vision, 3 wards surrounding the battleground, and they just blew up the Undying. How much health did he have? 3,000 health, but apparently just not enough armor. He got exploded, obliterated, no decays able to be utilized, and yeah, maybe just go throne here if you're Alliance.
They do have a Chronosphere from Y if they want to try to just buy a bit more time, but it's not going to be enough time, I don't think, here. Look at this. Fortification will come out.
They'll have their Clinkz soon. No, they won't. He doesn't have gold. Who cares about the cooldown? He has no gold for buyback.
That is...
He's got like drop items or something.
Nico turning back around. S4. Y looking for the opening. Does manage to Chronosphere 3. Again, buying just a little bit more time, but it's just buying time. That's all he can do is use it as a way to hold people in the place. As long as you manage to find Hanskin over Facebeon, it's just a very tanky boy smacking away over here at Limp. Limp, he gets cookie hopped down. That's Pugna. They're forcing them out of the base. FNG, that way turns around. He's like, oh, wait, didn't we kill you? No, not yet. Nico Baby with the spider legs running for his life here. We've got so much decay going on. Facebeon is a big boy, 6,800 health.
I need...
And Nico Baby, he just... S4, he just has to run.
I need a replay and a DPS meter. Holy shit. 5,000 damage dealt. I feel like he did the brunt of that in like 3 seconds. And Ame's still dead. Alliance just got wiped. 4 against 5. Okay. Undying Core. You've seen it here first, ladies and gentlemen. And let's run it back.
All right, here we go. Damage breakdown.
Is under attack.
For Zhao 8.
I mean, he gets hexed, but I guess he's just a distraction, right? Nice chrono comes in, and this is like, it's still all looking fine, right? No big deal.
Right,
We're okay here. And then all of a sudden, here comes Faith Beyond.
Here comes the big boy.
Like, Hanskin legitimately exploded. A great scatter blast there from Jin Q. The stun prevents the egg, but end of the day, just unbelievable amounts of burst damage from heroes you really don't expect it from.
Dire's bottom tower.
I love Dota.
It is a hell of a video game.
I love seeing new stuff, especially, you know, I'm not even sure if it's necessarily like something even patch related here. Diving a bit deep, but seems to have the backup as the pressure is on. Why? He's gonna keep skirting back and forth here. Does have his axe completed.
You gotta become with no chronosphere. No tombstone, no burning army. So if you're PSG.LGD, reset. So far, Vision has been the true king of this game. Both teams finding good opportunities when they have control of the areas in advance. And a Faith Beyond, he has the Aeon disc now.
Go.
Pre-pop ult.
Go.
Better not fall off.
Unlock.
Q is nearby. Nico's pretty far forward.
Oh.
Yeah, nice cookie hop away. Spider legs. Nico, he's hungry.
Gotta get the
Smells
blink.
blood in the water. Wants it. Cannot get there fast enough though. He's gonna back off.
That was huge. No buyback on Faith Beyond. If he died there, that was trouble.
Well, they were trying to see if they could take some damage over here onto Zhao 8, but again, they have Ame here. They do too much. Nico, maybe his BKB, it doesn't even matter. Another chrono here coming out from Y. They should be able to go and take it down. No, not quite going to be able to take down the egg, but the long-range Snapfire Kiss is coming in hot. Is it going to be enough to take down S4? They take down, maybe to take down S4, and they're looking to get anything else they can. These armies are doing so much to cancel it out. They're able to just take down the Pugna. My God. The damn buyback now coming out from Limp. It's not ready to sit down.
I just can't believe it. Like, why with this Aghanims? He kept a huge chrono and then fouls it up with a bash on all targets thanks to the Aghanims upgrade. Interrupts Limp's TP, now forces the buyback. You have no buyback on your Sven. There's no way that LG... Okay, he'll have it in 17 gold, so he's going to have it in time. They won't get thrown here, and there's no chrono. Maybe you get a nice fight out of this.
That's the hope if you're an Alliance fan right now, but PSG.LGD giving us a masterclass in being patient and just...
Oh, no. Now the reincarnation talent on Faith Beyond.
Oh my God.
He will not die.
Literally living up to the name, Undying to jump forward. They find themselves Hanskin right off the bat. The nullifier over onto FNG. S4 trying to just keep him alive. They'll use a sheep as well. Faith Beyond, okay.
Not gonna work.
He's coming back up again though, like we said. Just can't get rid of him. They're just surrounding FNG. S4 trying to find this opening. Maybe they can get enough damage off. All right, they take down FNG. Oh, Zhao next to fall. After getting a triple kill though.
Yeah,
buyback.
Buyback. You know there's no buyout on Limp's Pugna. 100 seconds, you're gonna have a 4-on-5. No gold for it on FNG, so it's a 3-on-5. Chrono in 30. Ame starts to hit throne.
Yeah. No reason for him not to right now. Alliance trying to figure out how do we get into this fight. We don't have our Omni. Okay, all right. They might have been able to find themselves a double kill for Nico, baby. That's looking pretty good, but it's not looking good for Nico, baby, because he's dead. Oh my word, the GG gets called.
Dire's middle tower.
Beautiful, beautiful game coming out from PSG.LGD.
I just can't believe, I mean, Zhao is just like, man, that game wasn't as fun for me to play as it was for